Then, strategically, you can do this. You can do whatever you want. You're not going to go back in the street and, you know, you probably go in the street and, I'm so sorry. I'm really upset. Ah! Okay, you got to go. It's strategic, it's something else. So, basics helps you to have the right connection in your body. Okay? And this is what I'm focusing on. Now, you have a practice, you can practice also in strategy. And that's what Charles is here this afternoon. Strategy is something else. You don't show anything. Nothing. You know, I was in California for a Godam practice, and I was facing Norman Welch. And that was an experience. Okay? And that's when you face people like that, the Charles is used to face. I can perfectly understand it, man, that factor. Because people that are devil, like Norman, you know, they just see everything you are doing. So you're working with these people, and they're very much focused on being as realistic as possible all your time. But there are steps, and Norman once upon a time was also white belt. And somebody told him, you know, to protect himself. Above all. Once you know how to protect yourself, you can probably go like that. But you know, 50 years of practice, you can do it. Yeah, so yes?
The argument, to continue, sorry, the argument was you show to, because also when we do this, we're like this, and not like you show, but like this, is to bring back and to show the target. So that's why this thing of
this here.
It says that's why we have this thing of the punch to turn it so then it can turn.
No,
and to have that's why
that's I mean this kind of feeling is okay. Okay? I'm just saying that it will if you are only attacking and your feeling is okay, I'm gonna attack from here, then I'm gonna go like doing that. Okay? But now we're talking, but if you want to block something, you gotta turn this up. Because if you block with this, you break your hair. Okay? So both are okay. I mean, for example, if you look at boxers, okay, you know, many times they are like this. They are facing with the fist against you. Okay? You remember the cartoon? Go like this, okay? Okay, so that's okay because you know you when you develop the punch, you know you go this feeling. Okay? But problem is that if you absorb a punch here, you get a bone here. It's like doing abuke like this. You break your arm and you have to turn. Okay, so same thing. So I'm not saying this is wrong. Don't get me wrong. But you cannot absorb the punch like this. And I think Charles will definitely agree that if you take a punch like this, you're gonna hurt your body. Okay.
And what about pointing to your opponent?
You can also do that. But the problem is you have less distance to do. Okay, unless you are very, very advanced, bam, and you can get damage with this. You know, it's very difficult. So you can also point here to your opponent, but don't stretch your arm. Because you turn your arm, you have no room. You have to come from somewhere. So ideally, this is why you need this, so you practice you all the way there. But when you are in my game, you have very little room. And the more your face is towards your opponent, the less room you have to develop your attack. Okay? So you need to have some level of distance between here and your opponent. You know, his head is this big. His head is not like this thick. I don't know anybody who has a head this thick. Normally the head is like this. So you have to have, this is the head. BAM! You have to, to knock it. Is that clear? All right? Also, and I said, Charles is a big guy. So with big guys might require less distance to develop a punch and make damage. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? You know, somebody who's big and strong, this distance is enough. BAM! And then that makes a difference. And if you add to that 20 years of practice, it can be very effective. But always think that you're facing somebody, if you have 20 years of practice, you face somebody with 40 years of practice. And if you're big, think there's always somebody bigger. Okay, for me, it's easy. I can say all bigger. But for some people, it's hard to find somebody out who's gonna be bigger than me. Yes.
And when you're like this, how do you?
Just the same thing. I'm not saying you have here, but then you still have double. You see? So you're not like one. I'm doing like this because naturally you will go back to this. So once you relax your arm, if you're like this, once you relax your arm, it's gonna naturally go a little bit in, and then you have this last part. Remember, you're going from here to the last part of Oitsuki. It's like when you're here, bam, you're still down here, and on the last, this area is when you start turning, right? So at one point you're here. So this is what I'm saying. At one point you're here, and there's a turning, and then here, and that point you turn. So the only thing you're doing is you're backing up. You're here, and this is the last part. Okay, that's it. So just make sure that you don't bring your elbow out. Your elbow stays in.